then
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be a problem.
BlockBoy Sports Talk.
The two first-round picks, and they need some help in
BlockBoy Sports Talk.
You heard what he said. Subscribe to BlockBoy
whole
Sports
city on
Talk
board now.
and get in where you fit in.
Then
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be a problem.
BlockBoy Sports Talk.
The two first-round picks, and they need some help in
BlockBoy Sports Talk.
You heard what he said. Subscribe to BlockBoy
I mean,
Sports
reading
Talk.
the intro as well.
Oh,
boy,
man.
It's wonderful, man. It's wonderful.
BlockBoy
man.
Sports Talk, man. We are back, man. Hey, can you put our logo up behind us, man?
Yeah, look,
Please.
please put our logo
put our
up.
logo up.
Man, if you need a construction company, internet company, we need technical support.
We are late, but it's okay. We are here.
we are
BlockBoy
here.
Sports Talk, man.
I drink to that.
Yeah, drink to that. Shout out to everybody who been going and buying hats and everything, getting your hats and getting your BlockBoy Sports Talk shirts and
All the
if you
other
got your-
merch.
Everything that you got from us, we appreciate you. Keep going to get it. Tell a friend. BlockBoySportsTalk.com. You can get any item on there that you see, from your lady's little tennis skirt all the way to a rain jacket with BlockBoy Sports on it. Yeah, we got it like that, baby. Let's go.
Let's go. So we gonna bring it right on in, man. BlockBoy Sports Talk, episode 76. It's
Yes.
your man Marco Polo, alongside one of the greatest hosts in the business.
My man Vex. Hey, yes, I'm your man. You my man Marco, and I'm Vex, and we back again. And let me tell you why it's crazy, because we've had some technical difficulty for the last 25 minutes, and I have been in a loop, and I'm trying to figure it out. But we are gonna get to sports. Let's get right into it.
Let's get right into it, man.
Let's go.
There's a couple boxing matches that went on this weekend. One of the ones was the heavyweight Filip Hrgovic. He put hands on Allen, who was someone to throw in the ring with him. He already had 8 losses. He put hands on him so much that they literally threw in the towel. Third round to save their fighter as he wins the IBF belt.
Is that live over there? Just want to make sure.
Is that live? Yeah, that's Bigo. I'm gonna make sure. I think that's Bigo. Let's just make sure all of our viewers on all platforms are looking good. Okay, you was absolutely right. You could tell when people not moving. Man, you very aware person.
Make sure that.
So moving on to Norfolk, as we talked about, and we actually did a prediction podcast live on the day of the fight, but it was a fight on in Norfolk. The whole Davis family, the whole Davis family, they had a nice showing. I'm talking about the sisters came out singing. Oh, he had 3 sisters. His brothers fought on the card.
Right.
On the undercard, we had Yan Santana. He put his WBO featherweight title on the line, and he defeated Christian Cruz. He washed him. He beat him every round. Now, to the big brother, the 29-year-old big brother that was supposed to be coming out and having a nice showing this fight on the hometown, he needed home cooking to save this belt. He needed home cooking to save this belt. Kelvin Davis fought against Peter Dobson, and Peter Dobson roughed him up, and quite honestly, majority of people think he won this fight. It was a lopsided card, extremely lopsided, with Peter Dobson winning on one of the cards. It was home cooking at its finest. Now, the fight before that, Brian Norman Jr., which we gave the predictions on those 2 fights. That card was wide. The prediction, the betting lines were extremely favored in Brian Norman's side, as it should have been.
And we told you what?
Second round knockout. That was our prediction. That was my prediction to get you some money. Second round knockout, Brian Norman. And that is exactly what happened. It was a little shenanigans. They was looking like they was trying to give him an excuse for a shoulder injury, but he didn't come to fight. He didn't come to fight. Brian Norman came, and he came as a punching bag. Brian Norman is trying to make himself relevant after losing to Devin Haney, and he does show that he's a good fighter.
Right.
Moving on to the main belt, Keyshawn, the businessman Davis.
The businessman.
The businessman fighting Albright. This is their second fight. I thought he would get the knockout. I thought Keyshawn would get the knockout. Unfortunately, he did not. He did get the W. He looked Shakur Stevenson-like in that fight.
Wait a minute. You got to tell the fans. When you tell the people that, clarify when you mean that. Tell them what you mean.
If the people don't know what Shakur Stevenson like, the old Shakur Stevenson, where you hit and don't get hit, you box, you put on a gym-like sparring kind of performance, which is not that entertaining. But you do get the W.
And it keeps you safe.
It keeps you safe.
Okay.
Floyd Mayweather, he kind of coined that, and he used that in his later belts to stay safe.
Yep.
So that's the businessman put on a Shakurist type of performance, and that was the end of pretty much boxing. Now, my man say that Conor Ben and Ryan Garcia.
Yes.
Conor Ben and Ryan Garcia. Conor Ben, B- fighter. Ryan Garcia, up and down. You now got to figure out which Ryan you gonna get.
Right.
They say they gonna put the card together. They gonna get in the ring and mix it up.
And mix it up.
The best that ever did it in the UFC, John Bones Jones.
What's going on with the YouTube? We spinning on the YouTube.
Spinning on the YouTube, which was
okay. There we go. Yeah.
He called out John Bones Jones, and it would be nice, but Dana White has that contract over John Jones. John Jones still has 3 years, so he will not be fighting Francis Ngannou. So for those who have their hopes up, if we do get that fight, it's going to be outdated as Mayweather Pacquiao. And that's all we have in boxing, man. Looking forward for Earl Spence and Tim Tszyu. That's coming up as well. Xander's Eyes and Boots. But that's about it for the boxing, man.
Yeah. So listen, man, I'm going to slide right into a little bit of NHL. And you know why I want to go into the NHL, ladies and gentlemen? Because guess what? The best 2 words in sports is Game 7. That's right. Game 7, the Canadiens and the Sabres, man. On the last outing, the Sabres didn't want to go away. They put up 8 goals. That's a lot of goals. If you don't know, in hockey, they put that together. But Samuelson and his crew, I want to see if they can hold on against Suzuki and his crew, because this is what it's all about, ladies and gentlemen. Game 7, that's tonight at 7:30. The last time the Canadiens were in the finals was that COVID year, right after COVID year 2021. They was in the finals, and the last time they won was 1993. Last time the Sabres were in the finals was in 1999. So it's been a long time, and they don't have a championship. So the Sabres are hungry to move on and get things cracking for their whole fan base and whatnot. So that should be exciting tonight. Game 7, man. 7 game. It's going to be exciting. 7:30 tonight. Tune in. Definitely watch that. But we already know what else you're going to be watching, which we'll talk about in a little bit. But that's a Game 7, so you definitely want to tune into that. Also, ladies and gentlemen, I've been following this because, if you follow BlockBoy Sports Talk, we do the parlays. I got the 3rd leg parlay that I put out this morning on the Michael Call Your Morning show, where I took Devin Vassell for 2 threes, Victor Wembanyama for 1 3, and Victor Wembanyama for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's right, count them. 6 blocks tonight, ladies and gentlemen. That's the 3rd leg.
I pictured that was the 3rd leg.
Yeah, that was the 3rd leg. That's the long leg, as we already know, on my 3rd leg. So I just had to throw that out to the people. But meanwhile, I just threw that out because we won't get to the NBA in a minute. But I just threw out the parlay for those that didn't.
Yeah, you're still wrong for putting the parlay before we get to the NBA.
Yeah. I just want to throw it to them. But anyway, the MLB. I wanted to say that right now we following a home run race, and that's why I was getting into that parlay, because I do a lot of home run parlays. And right now the league leaders in parlay is, you got Kyle Schwarber, who is on fire right now with 20 home runs already. Murakami with 17, the Rook, 17 home runs. Aaron Judge, of course, he's always in the race, 16 home runs. Byron Buxton with 15. and Yordan Alvarez with 15, ladies and gentlemen, is where we at with the home run race in the MLB. And the Dodgers on a 5-game win streak, and the Phillies on a 4-game win streak. But American League leaders right now is the Tampa Bay Rays. They are 30-15 currently, respectively, and in the National League, Atlanta is 32-15. So we just keeping an eyeball on this because it's heating up. It's summertime, and we're gonna dive into a lot of baseball. Absolutely, you know we will as soon as this basketball season it completes its epic battles going on. So we'll be definitely giving you more information about MLB, but I got to give you that much. Moving on, I want to move from there to one of his favorite sports because he loved the ladies, WNBA, baby.
Yes,
I want to talk to you a little bit about the WNBA.
There's a lot of stuff going on in the WNBA. I just want to shine light on this Mystics game. They had a shootout, and this was on the 15th with Caitlin Clark and Citron. A true shootout went into overtime.
Yeah.
Caitlin Clark put up 32.
She's a monster.
But it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough as the Mystics pulled off, you want to say upset. It's early in the season to get to 2-1 and to look respectable in their divisions. But Central put on an all-star performance. And the Mystics, as I stated earlier, they're looking amazing.
Yeah, no doubt about that. Because right now, you've got Kelsey Plum averaging 26.8, Alicia Gray at 25 points, Sonia Citron at 24.3, along with Brittany Sykes and Caitlin Clark, all with 24.3 points a game averaging. Those are the league leaders in scores right now. And the teams that are out front right now, season just started. So you got the Liberty at 3-1, Sky at 3-1, the Mystics at 2-1,
the Vegas Aces at 4-1,
and the Valkyrie at 2-1. So keep a spotlight on that WNBA. Is heating up. They gonna go through the summer.
Also, they just pulled off. Speaking of the Vegas Aces, they just pulled off a last shot victory. Mm-hmm. But before that, Asia Wilson scored 45 points.
Yeah, 100% free throw, 100% field. What was it? Like 80, whatever. What 80% free?
We're not gonna skip over 45 points.
That's what I'm saying. On like 80% shoot, like it was crazy. She's
you give me $5 million. Mm-hmm. I show you new levels.
They gave her that bag. They gave her that bag. Yeah. And she getting millions.
45. That was a record, of course.
Yeah.
And shout out to Asia Wilson.
Yeah,
Shout out to the WNBA
stars. Lights out.
Caitlin Clark, she's putting that light back on the WNBA as well as she's returning to all-star form.
Yeah.
As she put up 32 in that Mystics overtime game. Mm-hmm. But yeah, the ladies, man, keep your eye on the ladies, man. I believe they got some games on tonight. But we gonna keep it moving. What else we got?
I was gonna go. So also I wanted to get to the PGA tournament. Aaron Ray, he upset. He came out of nowhere. Aaron Ray gets him. He wins. He edged out Rahm and Alex Smalley, who was in the lead for a long time. And my man, believe it or not, Scotty Scheffler. Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh, he wet the proverbial bed in this tournament, ladies and gentlemen, because he was the favorite and he was in the lead, and then he fell off. He ended up being tied for 14th, which is definitely not Scheffler like. He's elite. He's been in the top 10 all his previous outings, and he went. I know he'll have a better outing next time. I know he'll regroup and come back. So shout out Scotty. I know how he'll come back and do his thing. But congratulations to Aaron Ray for winning the PGA tournament this weekend. Had to do that before we get into what we want to get into, which is
the NBA.
Let's go, baby. Come on.
Man, the finals are set. The finals are set.
Okay.
All of riffraff.
Well, the Eastern and the Western Conference finals are set. Let's be clear.
Let's be absolutely clear.
Yeah.
Let's be 100%.
Yeah.
But all of riffraff
Final four.
and the waiting games are over.
Mm-hmm.
the OKC was sitting around waiting, playing Madden,
Right.
and stuff like that. Same thing with the New York Knicks. And tonight, we have the first game of what we've been anticipating and talking about all year. We said it was going to come down to this. I don't think anybody thought anything different.
Some others did.
Honestly.
Yeah, some others did. They weren't this astute, as I like to say. But continue.
Yes, we were looking for this matchup like we were waiting on the Michael Jackson movie. We just like sitting right here like, okay, yeah, we got our popcorn.
And
we ready for the hee-hee.
Yeah.
It's going to be Wemby versus Shea.
Now, hold.
Wemby versus SGA.
Pause right there. Boom. Now, put a sticky note there because we are not done with that. Let's go back. Before we go there, we have to go back because we talked about the Western Conference. We seen how the San Antonio Spurs completely dismantled. I mean, totally obliterated their opponent to get to this point, as did OKC obliterated and swept to get to their opponent. So we know where we are with these powerhouses. In the East, we had the New York Knicks completely obliterate their opponent, sweep. But then you had the Cleveland Cavaliers going against the Detroit Pistons.
And I talked about this. I said, if I do not want to see Harden in them, and then Harden also wants to finally show up, don't come show up at the Knicks game. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
Show up in the finals.
Hey, but look.
You know what I'm saying? Get Donovan his much needed help in the finals. He is at the finals, and they are not to be underestimated. I am a Knicks fan. I am not a fanatic, but I am not comfortable, and I'm not saying, hey, they're going to sweep them. No. These people got to the finals for a reason. They beat the smack out of the Detroit Pistons.
That's what I wanted to talk about, because the Detroit Pistons, ladies and gentlemen,
the snot, they beat the.
For whatever reason,
they put hands on them.
They faltered bad in this series. Duran didn't show up as he should have, as he did all season, being an all-star. They relied too heavily on Cade Cunningham to carry the load, and I think it just wore him down, because the last game right here, you can't go out with 13 points. Like you averaging almost 30-something points a game. You are Cade Cunningham. You are at this point starting to be a mega star in the league, and you fall.
Hold on. Don't put them too bad like that. I look at it like this. You know when you seen that the commercial when the bunny come by. Still going. He could not be still going. He ran out of juice. He had one Energizer and one generic battery or something. You know, he came off an injury late. Let's not discredit what he has. He's still a MVP like candidate.
Right.
He had an extremely bad game because he ran out of gas.
Yeah.
He ran out of gas, and the supporting cast was not as strong as we thought they were.
Hey.
I didn't believe that his supporting cast was that strong to start with. That's me. That's my opinion.
Right.
And I was more frightful of Cleveland. Now it's actually here and happening. So all of that James Harden show up. we gonna get to that.
Yeah,
we gonna see what it's looking like.
Hey, listen.
But they made it, man. Detroit, they gone home, man. The bad boys, they was bad, and now they gone.
Yeah, they gone. And actually, like you said, James Harden, shout out to him. He showed up in the second round of the playoffs. He played very high level basketball. Him and his backcourt mate, Donovan Mitchell, who, man, he put a show on. He played, and guess what else? They got two bigs in Jared Allen and Evan Mobley. That's going to be a big problem for the New York Knickerbockers, ladies and gentlemen, because they got a two-headed monsters down there, and Evan Mobley can play the stretch five, and Garrett can go down, and Jared Allen can go down and play a little, mix it up down in the paint. So I'm gonna be really interested to see how Mike Brown does his coaching adjustments when it comes to having Mobley being possibly stretching out and making Karl Anthony Towns come out, play him up top, which spreads the floor and opens it up. It allows James Harden and Mitchell to go downhill. And I really don't know who can actually guard either one of those players. I know you got a Josh Hart, but who else is going to guard when Donovan Mitchell is doing his thing, or when James Harden doing his thing going downhill? It's going to be very interesting to see. This is, I can't think what you're talking about when it came to the matchup scenario. It's going to be kind of tough to see who can match up and play the better defense, because if you can kind of contain Jalen Brunson and not scoring high level, then of course Karl Anthony Towns and some of the other players on the team are going to have to really step up and play and be effective on the scoring end. So it's going to be crazy. I want to see how that goes on that side. On the flip side, going back out west, listen, back to what we talked about. This is what, get your popcorn ready. Shout out to Shea Butter. Yes, Shea Gildas.
Like that was cute. You know what I'm saying? That those are cute dreams. But barring injury, barring Victor, something happens to Victor. Shout out to Shea, man. Y'all did an excellent job. And we will see a San Antonio Spurs versus New York Knicks finals matchup. You heard it here right here from Marco, Polo, BlockBoy Sports Talk. My prediction to finals.
Great prediction. I want to give y'all a quick story. I'm going to borrow a story real quick before we get out of here. It's just so funny because he said it, how he said, you know, great job OKC. And it just reminded me of the late, great Kobe Bryant, man. And he played against Iman Shumpert. And Iman Shumpert, if you go to YouTube, you just go type in Iman Shumpert story about Kobe and him playing defense on Kobe Bryant. And what Iman Shumpert said, he said he was playing Kobe Bryant, and he was playing him, and he was making him work hard, and he was holding him down, and he wasn't scoring no points, and he was feeling good. And at that moment during the game, he was thinking back to how he was telling his brother how, yeah, I told you I could guard Kobe and Michael Jordans of the world and stuff like that. And he said he got right to the beginning of the fourth quarter, and Kobe walked over to him and he said, "Good game." And he said, "Good game? Wait a minute, it's 12 minutes left on the, what are you talking about, good game?" And right after that, Kobe commenced to go into Mamba mode.
He threw it off the backboard. And someone like, what is going on? So that's what he's stating. It so, tonight is going to be that what is going on moment.
Yeah.
For Shea.
This is what's about to happen. Victor Wembanyama, y'all done peeved that man off. Y'all didn't give him the MVP, and he cool. He ain't gonna say a lot. Barbecue chicken. Remember I told you.
He gonna show you why he should be the MVP.
Barbecue chicken.
MVP.
Oh my goodness, this is gonna be fun. Get your popcorn ready. Hey man, I ain't gotta say no more, man.
I don't know if it was a prop for this, but I got him blocking 2 of Shea's shots. How about that? 2 of his block would be Shea's shots.
Right.
Man, throw that sponsorship up for Conscious Crooks, man. Go get your merch, man, from ConsciousCrooks.com. They have a nice layout of clothing. The summer layout is very nice. ConsciousCrooks.com. Go check them out. This is BlockBoy Sports Talk. Do not forget to go to BlockBoySportTalk.com.
Absolutely.
Also, if y'all in here, hit the like button, man. It don't cost you nothing at all to hit the like. Smash the like button. Hit the join the notification game.
Yes.
Follow us on all platforms: Twitch, Bigo, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Threads,
Facebook,
wherever we at, man.
Yes.
X, which is Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it. We will be right back here next week, man, for episode 77. We may have a special guest next week. We're not sure or who that may be as of yet.
Yes.
But keep on joining us here at WBGR Studios. It's BlockBoy Sports Talk.
It's been fun, man. Thanks for coming out and holding on with us even through all the errors. It's okay. Sports is fun. Let's do this. Great games tonight. Tell me what you like.
When we out, BlockBoy Sports Talk.
My man. It's been real.
Picks, and they need some help.
Then
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be a problem.
BlockBoy Sports
They have
Talk.
the two
Yeah.
first round picks, and they need some help in
BlockBoy Sports Talk.
You heard what he said. Subscribe to Block Boy
whole
Sports
city on
Talk
board now.
and get in where you fit in.